There was a time where I almost blocked my mom because she said so many annoying pages.
Let's keep going here.
Like,
Here we go. So
stop.
we're gonna, this is called here solving triangles and non-right angles. Solving.
We're gonna do like the different types of triangles, like
Solving sides.
isosceles, all that.
Okay, had a little hard.
Solving.
Solving sides in non-right angle triangles.
I heard that. That's right.
Bracket sign on. Now again, we're going to go through this. I'm going to give you the equation. We're not going to prove the equation or anything. You just got to use it. Historically, when I teach this one, this is the only equation we're using when there's not a right angle triangle. Okay, so as soon as you see a triangle that's not right, you're going to use this one. Okay. If the triangle is going to be something like this.
So I can make a whole joke about that historical thing.
What?
So that we relate the sides and their opposite angles. Okay, so this is a messy diagram, but all I'm trying to say is that angle A is directly across from side A. See that angle B is directly across from side B. Angle C is directly across from side C. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. What does this sort of look like? Have you ever seen something like this before?
It looks like
It looks like a math problem.
Yes, good, wonderful. This to me looks sort of like that big over little stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say that too, but the math problem, you summed it up.
But this, remember that big over little similar triangle stuff? That's what this comes from. Okay. So again, we're relating the big side. Now this looks complicated. This is not complicated. You guys can do this very, very easily. We'll do two examples. Like one sheet for this all the time. Once I show kids this, you want to give up on SOHCAHTOA. Do not give up on SOHCAHTOA. Because you can solve all these triangles with time already.
Contest. Let me just do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's fine. If I say use SOHCAHTOA, you cannot. Okay, now, why can I not, before we begin, why can I not use SOHCAHTOA on this triangle?
90-degree angle.
No 90-degree angle. That's the number one thing, right? And what you'll do if you're an academic, okay, what they would make you do the first time too is that they'd make you drop a right angle here and all this, and then it's a blanket. Okay, so it's not negative, but that's where this equation comes from. Okay, here we go. So let's do example 1.
I hear you.
So solve for x to 1 decimal. Example 1 says find x to 1 decimal. Now my triangle is going to look something like this. There's 11, there's 63 degrees, there's 41 degrees, there's x.
Okay, for when you're
Okay, so we'll go through this one as a class here, and then we'll solve this. And once you can do these, this is really, you guys, great confidence in your trade. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with x because that's what I'm solving. Okay. So I'm going to do this just sides over angles. I'm going to write this.
oh,
Okay, so I'm going to start with my x.
but okay,
Now this, hold on a second. This is the number one most important thing. So if you're writing, please put your pencil down and focus for 1 second. Because once you get this, this is super easy. What angle is related to the side x? This is very, very important. 41. How'd you get 41?
across.
It's directly across. Everyone see that? Right, x goes with 41. Now, because this is sine line, we don't call it 41, we're going to call it sine 41.
Why do you call it sine? How do you
Yeah, how do
That's
we
what
know?
it- Because it's always sine. That's the way the law goes. Based on that, that's the way it's called the sine law. That's the law always goes.
Oh,
Okay, right? So it always goes to sine. Now, we got to use our other ones. What's another side that we know here? 11. Lovely. So I'm going to put it here. What is related to 11?
63.
Good. And that's all there is to sine law right there. Okay. Okay, now we're so close, but yet so far. How do I get x by itself?
Can you cross multiply?
You can't cross multiply, okay? There's an easier way. Do you want to show the easier way or just want to cross multiply?
Easier way.
All the easier way is this. I just want to get plain x. I only have to get rid of the divided by sine 41. How do I get rid of a divided by sine 41?
Could you just find out what, no,
You could, yes. But what's the opposite of dividing? What's the opposite of dividing? Multiply. So all you can say is, multiply by sine 41.
You think it's sin 41?
So it changes to x equals 11 times sine 41 degrees over sine 63 degrees. And I've told you guys, right, that little dot means multiply. Have I said that or no?
That's the last
said
step.
that.
The dot is that. Okay, so 11 times sine 41 divided by sine 63. It is calculator time. Now, I'm not going to read out the answer. I want everyone to physically take the next 30 seconds of their lives and actually type it into their calculator. You can do it in many steps. You can do it all in one go if you want. You can write sine 41 out into a big long decimal, but everyone's calculator just 11 times sine 41 divided by sine
So
63.
how did they, why are they all set equal like that, like all three different angles?
Because the idea is the relation between the log and the sine, right? Because what? Okay, I'll give you the basically. Okay, you guys can blame Adam for this. Basically,
I don't want to get blamed.
basically, let's say this is 40, and this is what we have here, whatever, 10, and this is x, and this is 38 degrees. Okay. What they do is, this is where the sine law comes from. They call this like h. Okay. So on this side, they'll say sine 38. Ignore this, everyone else. Equals h over 10. On this side, it's going to be sine 40 equals h over x.
So instead of using one triangle, you split it up into two.
So h equals x times sine 40 and h equals 10 times sine 38. That's a beautiful substitution now. Like, remember substitution from last unit? So it's always sine. And the ratio is always going to be sine. And then you guys don't even know that because that's where the proof comes from, but you can ignore that. All you guys need to do is plug in the calculator there right now. Okay. I'm trying to get rid of this. But that's how you do it. Okay. Once again, thank Adam for that. Okay. What did we get for a number? What did we get for a number?
7.9.
I got 8.
I got 8.1. That's right.
I didn't know.
Well, I used all the decimals. I didn't take any
I used
decimals.
one decimal.
So I confirm. I got
8.1? I got
I
like
got
8.09 something.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
well, yeah, because what the difference between me and Sage is because I used all the decimals. I just did sin 41 times something.
Yeah, please do not round like if you round it, okay? So just I'll show what I did on my calculator. 8.9, 8.1, that should be something.
8.09.
What I did on my calculator, I'll show you. If you didn't get like 8.09 or something, where's my calculator?
Yeah, I got 7.1.
7.158? That's
I got
probably.
7.9.
Holy moly, okay. We're all over the place here today. Okay, so.
You didn't use all the decimals.
Okay, so the way I'm going to do it is this.
We're not reading
Oops,
the
we
numbers.
lost you.
I did all of
The way I'm going to do it is 11 times 41 sine equals divided by 63 sine equals, and you got 8.099, which is 8.1. So take a second and try it out to make sure you get it. Okay, because once you get, this is the hardest question. Like, this is all there is. There's nothing else I can do. And this is the reason I'm doing this is for the people going off to 3M, which I hope will be a few of you guys. Remember, we said it's a more difficult version for grade 11. This is one of the things that not all grade 10 applied teachers do, but the grade 11 M's need it. But this, once you do, sub in the formula and go.
So if you took M, you can't get any university though. It's not equal.
You'd have to take 3U, 3M, 3U, 4NU. But anyway, as I said, I'm not a guidance counselor.
Other than, yeah, but other than M,
Okay.
it only gets
Okay, I'm going to hit pause here. I'm going to write the exact next stamp on the board. Then I'm going to hit pause. And you guys try it. I'm going to figure out what's going on with the calculator. Whoa, it's so nice we did incorrect. Example 2.
Wait a minute. I think
We're gonna say find y to,
What?
First time I met a stress person like that, I literally thought it was an orange, I asked for an orange. It was just stressful, oh man, he flipped on me.
Mr. Sadler,
yes,
I have 2 questions. Can I go to the bathroom and can I get my phone charger?
protractor?
My phone
Well, that's
charger.
even a protractor.
No, phone charger. Yeah, I got 7.1 back.
Okay, I will figure out what's happening there.